The movie will begin in 5 moments, the mindless voice announced. All those unseated will await the next show. We filed slowly, languidly into the hall. The auditorium was vast and silent. As we seated and were darkened, the voice continued. The program for this evening is not new. You've seen this entertainment through and through. You've seen your birth, your life and death. You might recall all of the rest. Did you have a good world when you died? Enough to base a movie on?
Taurus, where my gerunds at? Sorry. Excuse me. I've just been, just listening to some music from the Libra reading. It kind of made me laugh. Fuck Shit Stack by Reggie Watts. So that leads me to tell you that any song will be in the description that may relate to your subject matter of your life, maybe. Okay, I don't just deal with one vision, I deal with fucking many things in my head. Half the time I actually wonder, am I really here, Taurus? Okay, so that leads me also to say that I am going to be opening up Vimeo very soon, where I'm going to be doing some modules and subject to things of teaching and learning certain subjects of codependency and fear of abandonment that we all have. I used to run a channel called How the Mind Thinks Within the Links, and it used to deal with a lot about me teaching things that were before I started using tarot cards. Okay, I did that for about 1 year to 2 years or something like that, 3 years. And now I basically just apply all that kind of knowledge to the cards as well. But I'm going to go back into also teaching, and there will be modules. But there are opportunities if you would like a Skype call, which are much better. I'm going to really try and focus on those than I am actual card readings, because it gets me to enable to talk to you where I can relate to your problem through tone of voice and everything else. I can pick up on things that are hidden within you through things like that, where I can really pick up on the subject matter that needs drawing from you in order to help release. Okay, that can be subject matter to literally fucking anything. That can be money, finances, career, finding alignment with yourself, jobs, money, finances, other people. What is this twin flame Peter Paul scenario kind of thing that goes around? What goes around comes around, pretty much like karma. Okay, so if you want one of those readings, that is in the description for you to follow. There's a link called Becoming the Change. That is a business page to Facebook where you can find the price lines and guides that are all over there, among other things. Or you can just send me an email. I can send you that kind of thing in that email, and we can talk about it if you want one. Okay, but there will be songs in that in the description. So Taurus, let's have a look at your February 2019. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, 2019. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Where my gerunds at? So I don't know if you've got anything to do with Libra or not, but you might want to check out that song or that reading, maybe. Don't know. Because they've got a fuck shitload of shit cash coming in. Dirty Cash, I Want You. Might be your song. But let's have a look. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So you've got straight out the bat PTSD. Sorry, Taurus, I'm not laughing at you. This is, okay, so this is a guide also, okay, but this is also like a ghosting effect of someone who's kind of like, really? Where the fuck is Peter gone? Peter and Paul. Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul. Where have you gone? You was standing next to me playing pool, but now all of a sudden you've gone. So it's left me traumatic a little, but I still have one wand in order to shove it up your chocolate hole, maybe, or I have another go at something. It could be a ship, a sailing ship where you have free will in order to jump overboard if you wanted to, which means that free will does literally anything in life. You have a free will choice to do whatever you want in life. You can either be good or you can be bad. You can be great or you can be okay. What would you be if you was asleep? Peaceful, right? Why is that? Because you wouldn't be thinking, okay? So this is part of the ego, okay, that keeps the fear alive, that keeps the pride alive, the ego that keeps the pride alive of stopping us moving forward in the direction on our own, because we need to find ourselves. We need to find where the root issue of codependency belongs, that someone made us feel like this. So if you look at past life, this is because you made someone feel this way, and that's why they're doing it back to you. Until you understand about self-reliancy, self-reliant and acceptance, that it was actually me doing it to them, so why am I still in it? Is it because I'm a Cape Crusader and I'm standing alone battling the world? Is it because someone else has actually learnt their lesson and that they've left, but it's only me that hasn't learnt my lesson, so I need another go at it? Okay? The soulmate or love is a freeing energy, doesn't make you really feel like this at all. Because people live under this preconceived notion that love is supposed to be what? Hurt? That it's supposed to hurt? Is it supposed to hurt, love? Is it? I don't think so. Love isn't supposed to hurt you. Love's supposed to love you. I love to hate you. So it might be erasure. Erasure. So, justice. Justice. It might be something to do with a Libra, maybe. So, yeah, that was. So you might want to have a look at that reading, maybe. Okay? But Libra is basically about the scale of justice. It could be to do with court. It could be something to do with children someone's trying to take children from you or something like that, or trying to take your independence, trying to leave you in a confusional state of where you don't know whether they're coming back or not. So the universe is crying out for balance and karmic justice, to say that there needs to be some kind of equilibrium between your balancing of your energy. So it might have something to do with Sagittarius or Pisces maybe, okay, or Scorpio. But it basically means that there needs to be a quality of give and take, because that's not give and take, because this person here is more likely standing alone, like a Cape Crusader. But this is also a very strong person too. Okay, it really does depend. It can be a strong person, but how strong do you want to be by keep fighting to making yourself feel like this? So are you strong or are you weak? That's the kind of lesson that well, Spirit's telling me. People can dislike my channel as much as you like, but what good would it be if I sat here fucking lying to people, telling them a yarn? How long's a tale? How long's a yarn? How long is a yarn that someone can keep telling that's going to keep making someone feel this way? Feel this way. Something to do with erasure. Okay, so let's have a look. So you've got the Ace of Cups. So you've got opportunity. So you have got love. Could be self-love. Could be self-worth. Might have something to do with a Virgo maybe. Okay, or in your chart or someone's chart. But it's love is just a feeling. It's not a controlling feeling. It's not a notion of hurt. Why do people suddenly think that love's supposed to be hurtful? Of course it's not. If someone fucking intentionally hurts you or keeps you restricted to codependency or narcissism, people fall under that bracket of illusion of denial. Denial. You know, that's nothing to do with love. That's codependency. Okay? But at the moment, things kind of look a little bit okay-ish, really. But you've got the 9. You see, the 9 is a cry for help. So you've got the Page of Pentacles, which is a slow offer going in a different direction now. Trying to seek a different direction. So everybody's kind of receiving, giving and receiving. It's a quality now of where we've come out of the karmic year. So everybody is starting to come out, hopefully, of illusion of their karmic year. And this is probably why this could be leaving people in this way. Don't leave me this way. I can't stand. Da, 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 da. Who's that? Fucking hell, I did put that song somewhere else before. But anyway, don't leave me this way. Yeah, a karmic year. So everyone's kind of having this start of a karmic year coming out of it, coming out of illusion of the major lunar eclipse that we had that left people in that illusional state. This delusional state, right, is what can be caused through conversations and things during the moon cycle, because it can leave you under an illusion, because it's like a Neptunian energy, okay? I think it's to do with Cancer full moon in Vedic, okay, which can lead to a lot of feeling very kind of like toxic, like not toxic, but like drunken love kind of thing, okay? It puts you under an illusional state of where, when the moon was the powerfulest one for a long time, lunar eclipse can make people feel this way in the end. But that's everyone's kind of starting off with that kind of feel around the readings at the moment. Or you could just be worried about getting married. I do know a Taurus. Justice can mean marriage. So, but that can just be a lot of stress and worry to do with marriage. Okay, so Bungle, if you're on Facebook and you're watching this, snap the fuck out of it, okay? Stop overstressing yourself and stop worrying. Richard is actually a really nice fucking guy, right? So this is to do with marriage. For you, Bungle. Okay? Cup of love. Bosh. Right? To be honest, right, this is on YouTube, right? I know somebody and actually found their actual soulmate. Okay? Didn't even know that's what really that kind of was when they found each other. Because they don't argue, they don't do anything, there's no real conflict, there's no real battling or anything. They just completely love each other, completely. There's no out trying to do one another. They don't hurt one another. They work together. They form equality and a balance. And they're both very nice people. Very nice people. So thanks, Bungle. That's 50 quid. Okay? That doesn't pertain to everybody, okay, on YouTube. Okay? Because your stories will relate in different ways and you'll probably need a general reading. This is a general reading, so you may need a personal one pertaining to your own okay, Bungle, so that better not be you. So fighting, in a conflict maybe, fighting. I'm going to shut up now because I'm talking to myself, I think. So this is conflict. This is out. This can also be play fighting, right? This can be play fighting. This can be at the gym, right? This can be competing for someone. This can be competing for a job. This can be literally fucking chopping someone in the throat. Someone that you really dislike, someone that dislikes you. But it can also be a playful energy. But it can also be internal conflict. It can be internal conflict because of a slow offer maybe, or a progression of something, or even work, finances. It could be to do with work, of where you're now trying to look in another direction. But there could be someone deceptive, maybe. Let's have a look. Because that can be a return. But you've also got 10 of Cups, which can be an ending or a beginning. So, opportunities. You have two opportunities. They're knocking. All right, Sid, how you getting on, mush? Right. So, the 9 of Wands below this means that there was an ending to something that was, at one point, happy. Okay? At one point, it was very happy. To do with a home life. Fulfillment. But it's a 10. So, it means that something ended. Okay, but it also means that you can also find this again. Find this again doesn't mean that you find the person that makes you feel this way. Something to do with erasure or something like that. Okay, but nothing that makes you feel that way. That's not love, right? That's not love. That's giving it another go. Okay, but that's a 10 as well as a beginning as an end as a beginning. Okay. So because this is general, not every soul in the whole entire universe is going to relate in the same way, because everybody's soul has to progress at a certain period of time of divine timing that is to do with their astrology chart. Okay? And the moon cycles and karma and how much effort that they put into their own free will to make right and wrong decisions. So not everybody is going to be exactly the same. These cards can pretty much say to you, yeah, this kind of stuff is happening or could happen or you're feeling that way. But when you have a personal one, it can be completely different. So you have to have self-reliance and self-independence of yourself to realise where you are in life, generally, okay? Because it's self-worth, love and respect. You can never have that feeling other than what is created within your own self to get that. A completion of 10, it felt internally, is from God. Is from God. Because it was Sacrifice. He sacrificed himself where he walks the earth just as much as what Lucifer does. Okay? Lucifer teaches about restriction and codependency and things that make us feel this way. Some feel this way. Again, keep saying that. Right? And then God gives us free will in order to say, you know what? You have the free will choice to feel this way. Okay, but you have to drop codependent behaviour and stop believing in the monster under the bed and fear and ego and the pride that keeps the pride and ego alive. You have to believe in yourself, because I am you as well as you are me and everybody else. But we all learn and grow together through pain. We will, and you will, regardless of whatever it is that you believe. The more pain you experience, the more you know that you are truly alive. Okay, not a spaceship that comes down like Paul. Paul and spaceships, they may be fucking out there. Okay, but the more you sit and watch it and believe in it, the more that's going to create the ego of the mind of thinking, fucking hell, I need to put some kind of tinfoil hat on my head in order to believe in it, because everybody else does. The matrix, the ego part that everybody else says, yeah, this is real. Oh, I'm going to fucking believe in that then. Why is that? Because I don't believe in myself. I believe you more than me. Bosh, there you go. Can create endings. But you have an opportunity of something very passionate. Or an offer of the Ace of Wands. Let's have a look. So you've got Gemini, the lovers. Below the Ace of Cups. So you've got water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Earth signs, Libra. This is the Sun in Pisces. You've got Gemini, you've got fire signs, okay? You've got no air apart from Libra. But happiness is a choice, that's what I'm saying. Self-love, provocation is the best love you can ever find. Gemini. Ace of Cups, opportunity of purity. So you've got the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor. To know whether an Emperor is an actual true Emperor, right? It's shown because it's the masculine, right? The masculine is the initiator. This is where people get confused with this Peter and Paul effect of the twin flame. The actual masculine is the person that is the initiator, that initiates forward movement. For the better version of everybody else that he guides, because it's someone that's wise, full of wisdom, full of growth, experienced so much fucking shit in his life where he can tell people of the kingdoms that he rules is to leave. Okay, that's why he's very wise and influential. That's why he becomes stern and structured in his way in order to guide everybody else, because it's like a power couple with him and the Empress. The Empress pretty much does the same, but she only comes back down to be caring and nurturing when she knows that it's needed. The Emperor does that constantly because he is the Emperor. Okay, that's why you know that he is an actual Emperor and he doesn't sit on a false throne of a prophet of being very narcissistic and controlling. But it does depend on the coupling cards, because I'm not really reading reversals unless they come out. Okay, but coming out is someone that shows up in life to be a leader, to be entrepreneurial, to be someone that can create fucking anything in life, because he's a guide. Okay. So when you have a quality of both of these, of the Emperor and the Empress, what does that tell you? It means that you're in alignment with yourself. Completely. Pretty much like Gemini, which is happiness is a choice. Always choose yourself. When you choose yourself, you come in alignment with the masculine and the feminine version of yourself, right? You become in alignment. You are in alignment for the law of attraction, where opportunities then arise in life in order for you to have happiness, because someone sees that from your vibration, and if they don't, they have internal conflict and they go the other way. But unfortunately you can't hold on to that, and that's why we discover pain of release. We have to release the past because the past is history. That's why it's a mystery, because we can't see it anymore because it's gone. Because it's gone. Okay? Gone girl, something, picking up, but it's healing from something that may cause an argument, or internal conflict that's creating more healing. because you've got an open-ended situation from one to another, of that to healing again. Okay, so let's have a look at justice. Taurus, where my brethren's at? Justice. Let's have a look. Take some shit and some fuck and stick it on a wall. Take a fuck shit step. There you go. So justice. So soulmate energy, or something to do with children, or the past. Or the past. Sorry, that's Libra's reading just been finished rendering. So the Six of Cups talk about a return. Something that is going to or needs a return of something for you to learn and grow again. If you didn't learn by a cycle, okay, and a pattern of controlling behaviour maybe, okay, then it returns back in order for you to learn again, pretty much. And it'll keep doing that and keep doing that and keep doing that, because it's about codependency. It's about this energy here. The more times that you feel like this, feel this way, okay, the more times you feel this way of a low energy, of the, okay, well, I'll just give them one more chance, but I've given them 9, but my soul is crying for help, but I'll give them one more go. If that is you, that's pertaining to that it will return, and it will probably treat you that way again, okay? Because it feeds off your low vibrational dopamine system. You get higher than life, okay? You get higher than life when you don't have them in your life and your energy raises, and then they come back to feed off your false sense of security, which is the mask that narcissism can make us wear. You can blame me, but I'm not going to sit here and fucking lie to people. This is a God's honest truth about this kind of energy of narcissism, if that is a fact. Okay? Because a narcissist can make us wear a mask, and where we daren't move forward, scared, okay? Scared. We all get scared. Don't worry. We're all human beings and not aliens, okay? We're human, right? When we get scared in life, it's to do with fear and ego and codependency and fear of abandonment, okay? So someone that has fear of abandonment issues contracts an energy of the same thing, just the same as what your high vibrational will do. But your true version of yourself, of being like an emperor, okay? It attracts in an energy that wants to feed off the same energy, but gives it back to you with a quality of give and take, okay? So if your energy is low, you know where you are. If you, for some reason, why we all do, we put on a mask in society to let people know that we're actually fine, or we literally break down, but we still do it again because we like to fight for some reason. Fight and flight, there's a fine line between love and hate, okay? Very fine line. If you keep up the perpetuation of blaming and hatred for someone else, you will constantly be that way for a very, very, very long time. And you will. Because free will and God will say, well, you keep doing it to yourself until you fucking learn. That is what they will say. They will. And that's either end of the scale of anybody in life. Anybody. Okay, that's the point of pain. That's the point of growth, and that's the point to life, because of Lucifer and God. Of dark and light, night and day. Yes, no, right and wrong. Is this a yes answer, or is this a no answer, or is this a maybe? That's the only question that you need to ask yourselves if this is you. Okay? Because it could well return. It could well be to do with a marriage. Okay? Could have something to do with a Pisces. Okay? So let's have a look at the Six of Cups. What is in the reflection of the Six of Cups? It could be that they're in a commitment, or something to do with law or children, or a marriage, or a separation of marriage, or they're married to someone else, or they're in a commitment with someone else, or it's karmic. Karmic law is also justice. This is also karmic because it's a return. Six of Cups. What's in the Six of Cups? Because it all looks great, but it starts off like this. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. So you have opportunities in life, Taurus. Great ones. Could have something to do with a Leo, right? In your chart or their chart, or the person, if they are involved with someone else, right? Entrapment. Could have something to do with a Scorpio. Scorpio with Libra in their chart, and water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, and Cancer, but Scorpio. Because this is entrapment. Like, God, fucking, you know, cross watchers. This, to me, is Scorpio, Cancer, but more Scorpio. Okay? It is. But this is narcissistic card. This is also entrapment. Entrapment within a marriage. Entrapment within keep returning and returning and returning and making someone feel this way constantly. Okay? So they need to break away. You can only break out of this by the other person breaking from it and setting firm boundaries to do with law. To do with law. You get the law involved. You lay down firm boundaries of where if I can't stop this person from coming back, then I need to get the law involved. Social services, if it's to do with children. If you do not have the strength in you in order to do that, that means that you're still codependent on thinking that you're Batman and that you can do it yourself. Well, how long have you been doing it? How long have you been doing it? That's what you need to ask yourselves. I'm not going to sit here and lie to people. I'll tell you the truth. You can dislike my channel or me as long as you like. Because that ain't going to fucking help if you want to go off and listen to Cinderella that might tell you a different story. Okay? Because you might find one. That's okay. I don't mind. But I won't lie and I will tell people the truth. That this is entrapment. Entrapment. Feeling stuck. Undecided on what to do. So I hope this is not you. But I shouldn't have mentioned your name, Bungle. Really? Okay? Because that's fear of abandonment. So I'm not going to put this on Facebook. Okay, so let's see. What's in the Ace of Cups? What's in the Ace of Cups? In the Ace of Cups. In the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Pisces. There you go. Pisces. Something to do with the Pisces. That's like a delay, but that's also purity. The Hangman. The Hangman. The Hangman. What's the Hangman here for? The Hangman. The Hangman. Wow, that's the fucking great energy. So this energy here is strange. This energy here is receiving Jupiter. Jupiter's reward. Jupiter's reward. Payday. Alignment. Okay. Or on a different spin, it can be separation between families, going between one family and another family, this family and this family, this person and this person, and it's separation until you pull yourself together and align yourself together with the Four of Pentacles of holding on to yourself, of holding on to what it is that you have for yourself. You have to be self-reliant and keep things under control of yourself like a bank, okay, to be trusted. Someone has to be trusted. It's like, would you just say to someone, all right, Mesh, here's a couple of $3,000. You wouldn't, would you? Because you'd be foolish to just give it to someone. So you'd keep it under lock and key. You wouldn't just give someone your credit card and say, all right, Mesh, here you go. Here's my credit card. I trust you. Off you pop, right? And then bosh, bang. You're feeling trapped and you're stuck and you bang like that again, okay? So, but this energy here seems trusting. But then again, you've got a 10 and a 10. So let's have a look at the Ten of Pentacles. What is the Ten of Pentacles talking about? Could it have something to do with... Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, there you go. So this is a guide. This is a guide, right? This is someone that works extremely fucking hard at it. Extremely fucking hard at it. This is someone that deals with esoteric knowledge, wisdom, tarot cards, works extremely hard at whatever they fucking do. They just completely keep working, building. Okay? Their home, their structure, the structure of people, light ascension, crystals, healing, esoteric knowledge, wisdom, astrology, and they do their best that they possibly can. Sure, they make mistakes, but they keep going. Okay? Keep going for an ascension. Okay? So this is you, them, vice versa, cross watchers or whoever. Align yourself with yourself, pull yourself together. You can either blame me or blame yourself. I don't mind. So let's have a look. Page of Pentacles, no. That's just a seed of an intent. Let's have a look at the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands here. I mean, really, I mean, this is Taurus. I've got Taurus descendant, which is the 7th house, which talks about marriage and commitment, right? And I have a Gemini moon, right? And I'm a Pisces sun. So if people are watching me, I very much appreciate it. This is kind of my energy, right? So if you know someone else, that's kind of that energy, right? Has something to do with Virgo, maybe. So the 5 of Wands talks about. Let's have a look. 5 of Wands. It's conflict over the internet, or conflict over an ending, or a beginning, or travel, or play fighting across the internet of communication. That's either play fighting with communication, because that talks about like the world, but it also talks about Saturn, which is the internet. Okay, so it's travel and speak and thought speak and everything in there. Okay, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? So it can mean play fighting, or it can literally mean fucking shouting at one another via texts, email, or anything like that. But let's have a look. What's the world talking of? The world. The world, the world, the world. What's the world here? That's come out again. I put it back, but it did come out again. So that's another 5. So that's a 10. So that is an ending to something. That's an ending. So let's have a look. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here again? Why's the 5 of Pentacles here? Because you've got the 5 of Wands that ends a conflict, and the 5 of Pentacles, which is fear of abandonment. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? Yeah, reinvesting or waiting. Reinvestment. So because you've got 2 5s, you've got 5, which is an end of internal struggle or financial struggle. It's to do with work. It's the end of financial struggle, of fighting with people, and also travelling. Okay, and at the end of fear of abandonment, an investment of yourself. 7, so it's my life path number, but 7 means that you pull yourself together and align yourself with the pentacle that always drops, where you can plant it somewhere else and grow and invest and grow and invest. Okay, but it also means waiting. So let's have a look again. 7 of Pentacles. So what is this whole alignment you're looking at? 7 Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 7 Pentacles. It's reinvesting in something. 7 Pentacles. And I see Saturn turning up again. Karma. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Thank you. Too many cards. Balance. Something calm. I'm still waiting. Waiting for something to end. Waiting for something to end is all I'm going to say there. Waiting for something to end. Trying to find balance and waiting for something to end. So let's have a look at the lovers. So the lovers here for the lovers. Because that's like healing, that healing from something from the past. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune to do with the lovers, okay? So there you go. I did say you got the World and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is kind of ending and beginning, because you've got a 10 and a 10, okay? And you've got a 10, and then you've got, which is 21, is it? Okay, which is like a 10, really. They're both kind of the same. Ending world cycles. Let's have a look at the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, because it's bringing in self-empowerment, because of the Emperor. The Wheel of Fortune. What's the Wheel of Fortune here for? Universal balance. Yeah, a return. A return. So someone, because these are major, right? And this is a guide. This is how it does this. This is a return, someone returning. Could have something to do with a Virgo. So someone, because of universal balance of entrapment and reflection of people being unsure and stuff, it seems to me, I don't know a lot of readers actually do this, so this is just me, but this is the way I picked this up as my life path. This can either be a hidden enemy, right? But it can be someone running from their past to now the future, or they're running from responsibility, literally, right? And that means that they're coming back to take something. Or it can mean that they're coming back to you because of something from their past that they've forgot and ran from. Someone that else was that very indecisive and that played mind games with them, because it's the 5, that left them in a two-parted situation. So they're taking their growth of their 5 of swords of mind games, and they're now running from that into something new. Okay, so that's why it's classed as a return. Okay, a return of karmic energy, of karmic law that you cannot physically hide things from people or steal things from people, because you get a karmic or dharmic return energy wise. And I don't know if a lot of people tell you this. This is what I know, what I feel, right? Is the fact that if you do things underhandedly spiritually, or you do something on purpose to fuck someone over and they don't know and they're unsure, okay, then they get a reward for that, because you can't tease or entrap someone or anything like that spiritually, because they get a return. They get a return. It depends on your hatred and your blame. If you're really hating someone and you're really blaming someone and you're pushing that out into the universe constantly to another soul that's really not doing anything wrong, apart from that they may have got their lesson but you haven't got yours, if that happens, right, and you're doing that, then the soul that has received that most amount of hatred put towards their energy, okay, when they learn their lesson, they feel it and they absorb it and they give it back as a leader, then they get a return of something. Okay, you could have something Virgo turn up again. Could be something to do with Virgo. Virgo. Yeah, fucking hell. I've got to take these. Spiritual, the sun, equality, and the 2 again. This is a straight up guide. Do what you like with this. It seems to me like a return, something to do with Virgo and Leo. Virgo and Leo. Like Virgo in their chart, or Leo. It's a strange mix. It's like a strange mix. You know? Sorry, but that was a snapshot. Snapshot in a family album. Pink Floyd. Could have something to do with that. Teacher, leave those kids alone. The Emperor. What's the Emperor for? The Emperor. The Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? The Emperor. The Emperor. Okay, so that did hit my leg, so I don't know. It could mean communication. Good communication skills or poor. The Emperor. The Emperor. What's the Emperor here for? The Emperor. Please clarify the Emperor. So we've got balance, an offer, a love offer, finding balance and equality, and the Knight of Cups, making a general offer. General from a general. The truth, offering the truth. But I'm going to leave it at that. Okay? Let's have a look at the 10 of Cups, shall we? Sorry. Let's see the 10 of Cups. Yeah, an offer. Again, stable offer. Another opportunity. So you've got 1, 2, 3 aces. 3 aces. 3 aces. So snap out that energy and this energy here, and the rest of the month could look fucking fantastic if you make right choices. If you break free of this, if you break free of that, whatever that is, that's in the mind or anything like that, or the ego or the blame, snap out of it, because this looks kind of good. But this is general and it can mean anybody or anything. It could be fucking drawing the line in the sand and saying, fuck it, that's it, bruv, I'm out, I've had it, bosh, draw a line in the sand. Okay, so it could be sing the sand, yeah, okay. Alright guys, so if you want a reading or anything like that, all the things are in the description along with songs, okay? Might be wet sand. But yeah, if you want a reading, it's all there. Anything that you can follow is all there. Emails and all that kind of stuff's in the description. Alright, Taurus, cheers, peace, bye.